All right, so you're planning a trip to one of the most ridiculously epic places on the entire planet. Good choice. Today, we are putting together the ultimate game plan for Iguazu Falls. We've taken all the expert advice, all the traveler's secrets, and boiled it all down into one place. So get ready, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to tackle this beast of a natural wonder.
And honestly, this quote just says it all. Iguazu is not a place you just see. It's a place you feel, right down to your bones. It's the roar of the water thundering in your chest, the constant mist on your face. It's a full-body experience that, believe me, no video can ever truly capture. You just have to be there.
So, before we get into the nitty-gritty of planning, let's just take a step back for a second. We all hear that phrase, wonder of the world, but what does it actually mean when we're talking about Iguazu? Let's try to wrap our heads around the unbelievable scale of this place.
Let's start with this number, 275. That is how many individual waterfalls make up this single massive complex. This isn't just one big waterfall. It's literally a whole city of them, stretching for miles across the border between Argentina and Brazil. It's insane.
And look, this isn't just some marketing slogan, it's the real deal. Back in 2011, a massive global poll officially named Iguazu Falls one of the new 7 natural wonders of the world. And when you're standing there just completely humbled by its power, you totally get why. It absolutely earns that title.
Okay, so this brings us to the first huge decision every single visitor has to make. Argentina or Brazil? Which side do you see? Or how do you manage to see both? This choice is, without a doubt, going to be the thing that defines your entire trip.
So, here's the deal in a nutshell. Think of the Brazil side as the panoramic postcard view. It's where you stand back and your jaw just hits the floor because you can see the whole immense picture. Argentina, on the other hand, that's where you step inside the postcard. You're walking on catwalks right over the water, feeling the spray. You're in it.
So the Brazilian side is perfect if you're a bit shorter on time. There's really just one main trail, and you can honestly see the whole thing in a few hours. This is your spot for those epic wide-angle photos and videos that capture the sheer, mind-boggling scale of it all.
Now, Argentina, that's a different beast entirely. This is your full-day commitment. You're exploring 80% of the falls through 3 main circuits, one that takes you over the top, one that takes you to the bottom, and then the grand finale. This is where you get up close and personal with that raw power.
Yeah, all those paths on the Argentine side, they're all leading to one place, the climax of the whole experience. We're talking about the main event, the most powerful, most iconic, most terrifyingly beautiful part of the falls, the Devil's Throat.
And the walk to get there is half the magic. As you head out on the catwalks, you can't even see it yet, but you can feel it. The roar of the water just gets louder and louder until the air itself feels like it's vibrating. It builds this incredible anticipation.
Getting there is a whole adventure. First, you hop on this little ecological train that chugs you through the jungle. Then, you step out onto this metal walkway that stretches for a kilometer, just floating above the churning Iguazu River as it rushes towards the edge. And then, you arrive at the balcony.
And you are met with an 80-meter vertical drop. That's almost 262 feet straight down. The sheer volume of water plunging into that abyss creates this permanent cloud of mist and a sound that is just absolutely deafening and incredible.
You know, one travel vlogger said it perfectly. He said, it's hypnotic. You go there with your camera all ready to film, but there's a point where you just have to put it down. You just stare. You physically cannot look away from the raw power of nature happening right in front of your face.
Okay, so just seeing the falls from the walkways is amazing enough. But if you're an adrenaline junkie, or you just want to take your trip to the next level, there are a bunch of optional side quests. Let's run through how you can choose your own adventure.
The most legendary one is called La Gran Aventura. And let's be crystal clear, this is not some peaceful little boat tour. This is a high-speed boat that drives you straight into the base of the falls, and then parks you directly underneath them. There's no if you'll get wet. You will be completely 100% soaked. It is an absolute blast.
But hey, if that's not your speed, there are other options. You can take a helicopter flight for an unbelievable bird's-eye view. A few nights a month, there's special full moon tours, which is a whole different vibe. Or you can go for something calmer, like kayaking on the river or taking a 4x4 tour through the jungle. Plenty to choose from.
All right, let's wrap this up with a rapid-fire round of pro tips. Think of this as your ultimate playbook, the little things that are going to make your visit go from great to absolutely perfect.
First things first, tickets. Now, a huge disclaimer here. Prices and currency change constantly, so please always check the official park website for the latest info before you go. But this gives you an idea. The main takeaway is that if you plan on spending more than one day, the multi-day passes are a really great value.
Okay, listen up, because these are two golden nuggets of advice. Number one, buy your tickets online in advance. It could save you from waiting in a massive line at the entrance. Number two, if you go for one day and realize you want more time, you can get your ticket validated on your way out for a 50% discount on the very next day. It's a great deal.
All right, what to pack? A waterproof jacket or a poncho is absolutely non-negotiable. Even if you don't do the boat tour, the mist from the Devil's Throat will get you damp. Then, the usual suspects: sunscreen, bug spray, and really comfortable grippy shoes. And seriously, if you're doing that speedboat adventure, pack a full change of clothes. Trust me on this one. And a quick PSA about the locals, and I mean the four-legged ones. You're going to meet these little raccoon-like animals called coaties. They are ridiculously cute, but they are also professional food thieves. They are bold, they are fast, and they will snatch a snack right out of your bag. So please, for their own health, do not feed them.
And you know, something that's just fantastic about the park is how accessible it is. All the main circuits, all the major walkways, are fully designed for visitors with reduced mobility, including wheelchairs. It's really wonderful that they've made sure this natural wonder can truly be experienced by everyone.
So you know, all the tips and tricks in this guide, we've pulled them from everywhere. The official park websites, incredible travel blogs, and tons of videos and reviews from fellow travelers who have been there and done that. It's the best of the best, all in one place.
And that's it, your complete battle plan for conquering Iguazu Falls. So the question is now officially yours. Which side would you hit first? Are you team epic panorama in Brazil or team get right in the action in Argentina? Let me know what you're thinking.